I am now standing in front of the Gurudwara in Warsaw. This is the only Gurudwara in Central Europe, and you can see the flag here and the sign here. And during this crisis of Russia-Ukraine, this Gurudwara has done a wonderful job. And we have with us the Chief Administrative Officer of the Gurudwara, Mr. J.J. Singh. Mr. J.J. Singh, can you describe what all service was done by this Gurudwara during the initial days of Ukraine-Russia crisis?
Well, the initial days we had a lot of people coming in, let's say on the 24th when it started already, but then the real influx started on Saturday, Sunday. There was a time when in our Gurudwara, which is not that big, we were having more than 150 people, so we are providing them accommodation on the normal mattresses on the ground, plus the food throughout the day. And there came the time when the people increased, so at that moment we requested also the Hindu Mandir, which is like 10 kilometers from here, and they also opened their doors for all the refugees, and we were jointly helping each other in serving each and every refugee. We didn't see whether that person was Indian, because we had from India, mix of all India, we had Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Nepalese, we had even few Nigerians and Ukrainians. So we did our best, and I think we have shown the Indian hospitality, the teachings from India and the teaching from our Sikh Guru, that we should give shelter and food to all and treat all equal.
I think still there are some Indian students left in this Gurudwara.
Well, there are some people, students, some other Indians who are having their businesses in Ukraine. They want to decide about their own future, where they want to go. Some of them are having their families here in Europe. So, we are just telling them, okay, you can stay, but you can't stay forever. So you have to take some decision. So I think it's decision in their hand. But right now at present, we have around 5 or 10 people still. So during the daytime, you will not see those people much. Maybe there are 4 or 5 inside, because during the daytime, they go out and try to, arrange their stuff. And the night time, they come back, for the food and shelter.
You were in the middle of everything here, which was happening in Europe. How do you evaluate the Operation Ganga started by Prime Minister?
I think that was a very good move, and it was very successful, I must say. Our Indian community was fully involved in the front, and I would say especially our South Indian community. And the way the operations were handled, thanks to our community members also, who were working hand in hand with the embassy officials and the government officials, I think it went very, very well. So according to my knowledge, I think there were more than 16 or 17 flights which have taken off from Rzeszów airport, and each carrying 220 people. So that's a huge number. So this shows that not only Poland but around Central Europe, the operations went very well.
Okay. We'll speak to the head priest also. So how do you see the entire operation, and also how do you see the people who are staying here?
हिंदी में बात करें?
हिंदी में बात।
यहाँ यूक्रेन जो फाइट चल रही है, वहाँ से काफ़ी लोग आए थे, दिन रात आए, और उनका जो रहने की व्यवस्था थी वो हमने की, और खाने पीने का जो सिस्टम था वो सारा अच्छा किया। सब लोगों ने सपोर्ट किया मिल के। और जहाँ बच्चों की हालत इतनी अच्छी नहीं थी, काफ़ी उनके चोट भी आई, उनको काफ़ी लंबा उनको पैदल मतलब के चलना पड़ा। तो जहाँ आके उन लोगों को थोड़ा राहत मिली, और जहाँ गुरुद्वारे में रहे, और अच्छा जहाँ उन्होंने फील किया, और हमारे जितने भी इतने इंडियन लोग ना, और जहाँ की जो कम्युनिटी है, सब ने सहयोग किया। तो जहाँ कोई ऐसी
I think you had to do a lot of job, because the langar had also to be arranged for these people who were coming here.
You see, I can only say one thing. Our Indian community here in Warsaw and our Sevadars who are related with the Gurdwara, they have done a job, tremendous job, because we are getting all the things in kind. That means all the rations for the Gurdwara, and they were also doing the service by their own self. So we can say that throughout 24 hours, we had people who were cooking, who were serving, because people are coming at any time of the hour. We were not closing Gurdwara in the initial days, in the night, because people were arriving at 11 o'clock, midnight, early morning. So I would say it was running 24 hours. But the community people has really shown the togetherness with the Gurdwara, and how they have helped the community all together is commendable.
It's a great service. Thank you very much for speaking to Asianet News.
Thank you.
So we are seeing now how the Indian community has helped the citizens of Ukraine, and also our Indian citizens during this big crisis. This is Prashant Raghuvansham from Warsaw Gurudwara for Asianet News.